Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Tirico, Greg Olsen with you here in Minneapolis. The place is rocking. Packers, Vikings, a divisional matchup to start the 2026 season. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. First down throw there is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10. Play fake to Mason. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 15 yards.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt.
For the Vikings.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3. The man in motion is Watson. They'll try and run here with Benson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. He'll return it from the 11. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
A run once more with Mason. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now, Murray. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9. They run straight ahead with Mason. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Punt formation for the Vikings.
On is Hecker now. The terrific punter sends it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. In motion, it's Golden. On play action, Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A big gainer for Green Bay. 52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Benson will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Now,
Some of these old school analysts and coaches, they might sit up here, Mike, and say, why are you lining in the shotgun inside the 5? But depending on your system, when they want to spread you out on the goal line and make you defend every blade of grass, the ability to be in the gun really helps tie the run game and the pass game. This time they decide to keep it on the ground, but don't be surprised as this game goes on. If they're in this situation again, they've got a good complementary pass.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Murray. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On second down, here's Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to be third down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
That's to the tight end, Gavin Bartholomew. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Has an opening, past the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. On the zone read, a give to Benson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Packers on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've gone over a second down and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. To throw is Love. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
First down,
taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, it's Benson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Packers. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Mason. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Again, it's Mason, and that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up 4th down. Third time punt team has been summoned in this first half. Kicks away. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And nothing doing here. Will be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
A second down throw for Love. That one on target to Watson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 19
First and 10.
First down, Green Bay.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half.
And
We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Benson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. And now, it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Love to throw. Matthew Golden in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Their 1st-round pick adds 6 for the Pack. Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Packers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Vikings take over.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Murray now to throw on 1st down. On the run to the right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. Still going. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Vikings get back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Bo Melton on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. Down the right sideline.
Love's pass complete to Matthew.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the 1st half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Love. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Tackle made by the second-round pick.
Jake Golday on the tackle. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go again with Benson. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Targeting Matthew Golden. And they misconnect. It's second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Now Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. To the pylon, he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this drive with a Mason run. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Murray now on second down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Micah Parsons working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Murray on third and long. contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. They'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, this is Benson. Past midfield to the... Oh, the ball comes out. And the Vikings have the takeaway. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run here with Benson. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain. They'll try again with 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down, Packers.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A run with Benson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And his receivers blanketed. He'll just throw this one away, and it brings up 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
And nothing to it. There's a kicker who obviously highly decorated in college, one of the top rookies available. And he's now 1 for 1 in his NFL career. He gets the first one up and good.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake to Mason. Now it's Murray. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throw across his body is complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers 25.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. To throw again is Murray. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Throwing again is Murray. Now screen set up for Mason. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Again, it's Murray. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. The extra point, it is blocked. Riker out now, following the touchdown. As he kicks this one away. Melton now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 45. Right.
Love to throw it on first down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Damian Martinez. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A very satisfying performance to get the new year started. Looking at a 1-0 start as they pick up the first down.
Let's go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Now they'll pitch it out here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
First and 10. In motion, it's Golden. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And he's gonna be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That is gonna be hauled in. He's got it. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
What a play on 4th and long. It's a gain of 34.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
23-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
From the gun, it's Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They'll go down to a knee. It's a win here for the visiting Packers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on.